Hello everyone, today we're going to be reviewing the Jax Pacific Sonic 3 figure that I got from Amazon for about $18. And as you know, there is a Tails, a Shadow, and a Dr. Robotnik. There is also a Supersonic, I think, on the way as well. Not that I ordered, but that you can buy. I prefer to stick with the Sonic here, the original Sonic, just because I was gonna originally get Shadow, but I heard Shadow has some QC issues and his head is a bit bigger, so he has some difficulty balancing. But yeah, here is the box. We have the cover with all three of them, and then I believe that is a Shadow up there. He looks great. He was pretty cheap. Sucks that he doesn't come with anything accessory wise, but let's get him opened up. I feel like I think he's a lot cheaper in store. I think in store he's about like $12. So maybe if you get him for like that retail price, I think I probably got him for 15, right? But I heard he's a pretty great figure. I heard his articulation's pretty good. So let's see if this is all true. And let's see if I have better luck with mine and mine doesn't break. Alright. I need some more figures like that are well articulated, that are like cartoonish, you know? So, first let's have a closer look at him, right? So this is the Sonic. I know one complaint was that there's like a plastic covering on his eyelid, and then there's like an eye, like the eye is like behind it. So I know that was one complaint with the figure, and like it has like that reflective glare happening because of the plastic that's there. I honestly don't mind it. It does look a little funny because of it, but oh well. And then you have this big noggin right here. Some pretty cool detailing on the hair. And yeah, look at the shoes. The shoes look pretty sick, right? There are some like paint. I don't know if they're paint scuffs or like painting or if it's just dirty. But we have some like orange right here. And then we also have like some like black painting on his chin. But just small little things, like some blue splatter here. I don't know if that's a scratch or some blue splatter right there. Just some small things, but it's nothing too crazy. It's not like I paid $100 for a Mayfex and I'm complaining, right? He looks great, honestly, and I think he looks acceptable for what I paid for, right? We already did a closer look, so now let's get into the articulation. Surprisingly, he has a butterfly joint, right? Where he can move his arms this far back with the butterfly joint and forward that much. I wonder how much range he gets. Ooh, wow. He can almost touch his other shoulder, and I'm sure if I push it a bit more, he can. Can he hit the T-pose? Let's see. His shoulder is like really weird here, where like I can't like raise it up. I'm not sure if that's because of the joint here or not. Yeah, it's like really weird, right? Like this joint right here. Like I'm trying to move it, but I feel like it's gonna snap if I force it too much. But it seems like he can hit the T-pose. I think I got it. I think I got the maneuvering down, right? He can hit above the T-pose, actually. Very impressive, right? It's just like getting used to the maneuvering of this like joint right here. But yeah, he definitely goes above the T-pose. So articulation-wise, he's doing very good. But like I don't know how to like maneuver this shoulder piece right here. Like what I thought would push it down is not pushing it down. Or maybe it's just tight right now. Maybe it needs some like warm water. There we go. Yeah, I think it just needs some warm water, right? He has this joint right here. I'm not sure if he's double jointed. I don't think he is. Is he? I can't tell because of his big hands. So he might be double jointed, but he's like punching his face, so I can't really tell. Let me see. I can't, like, honestly, I don't even think you would need more range than this because his head restricts every movement. So he has pretty good range on the thing right there. He does have a bicep swivel, sort of, kind of. Yeah, that's a bicep swivel. He does have articulation in the hands, which is like, applaud them for this because I don't see many figures with hand articulation nowadays. He does have like a wrist joint here too. So yeah, that's pretty impressive. Come on, you cannot say this is not some impressive articulation for a $15 figure, right? So it's cool because like he can have like an open palm, he can close it like he's gonna punch. He can like sort of do a wave, you know, like it's cool. He can grab something if you want to put something in his hand, right? Pretty cool, right? So He does have like ab crunch, I guess, but like it doesn't really move much. Like it won't stay in position if you like maybe if you push it up, but if you push it down, like it's barely anything, right? It's just like that small like movement. Um, I don't think he's double jointed now that I see that his legs are stopping right here, but I don't see why you would need more articulation than that. His legs can go up this much without like trying to break it. All right. I'm sure if I put him in some warm water, he'll have his joints will move a little smoother, right? He does have like a foot, like some foot articulation here, right? Up that much. Not a lot, right? Not a lot. Pretty restrictive on the feet, but again, all you need for a Sonic figure, especially one that is cheap. I think he looks great. I think he's pretty cool. He does have a thigh swivel as well. Let me know what you guys think about this figure. Very interesting pickup for me. Not something pretty out of the ordinary for me. The closest thing that I have to something like this would be this comic. Not what am I saying? Comic. You're gonna laugh when I show you what I just said comic to. This comic Chester Cheetah. This is like the closest thing I have to the Sonic, which I have not reviewed yet. Please let me know in the comments if you want me to review this flaming hot glow in the dark Chester Cheetah. Yeah, I wanted to do a size comparison, but I haven't unboxed him yet, so I might do the Sonic size comparison for his review. But yeah, I would recommend this. I mean, it's an easy recommend for $15 if you like Sonic or if you like the Sonic movies. I mean, he may not look very comic-ish, but the fact that the movie does a great job of capturing the character, like the most important aspects, like the shoes, the hair, I think he looks great. Can't complain. This is a kid's toy, you know? So, like, how could you really critique a kid's toy that has this much articulation, you know? Obviously, there's some aspects that are pretty restrictive just because of how big his head is or because of, you know, the small abdomen, but he looks pretty cool and he's pretty solid, especially if you're buying this for you know, your kid or your sibling. This is a very, very nice Sonic figure, you know. I have no problem adding this to my collection, which is why I bought him. But yeah, I think that wraps up the review. I recommend him. He's pretty cool. He's pretty cheap. He's pretty articulated. Why not pick him up? I feel like I kind of got a little something going on right here. He looks a little goofy with the back leg. Maybe could have turned it a little bit more to the right. But I tried to make it look like he was waving while he was running. Not the great poser, you know, but I tried. But he does have some pretty good balance on one foot. If you see how he is on one foot right now and the other foot's in the air, both of his arms are not like, you know, particularly on one side to even out the body. So I think he has some pretty good balance as well in terms of like hitting running poses. It would have looked far better if I didn't try to make him like wave while he was running. But yeah, this does look a little bad. Hold on. Let me see if I can let me see if I can fix that foot and make it go that way. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, if it's all right, like, you know, it's something, right? I think it still looks pretty decent, you know. The figure is great. The articulation is cool. I really just like those like articulated hands or fingers. I recommend it. You know, it could be a gift for again, it could be a gift for a kid, it could be a gift for yourself, it could be a cool addition to your collection, especially if you have like Mario and you have like these other like cartoonish video game characters and you want to build up that collection. Definitely go pick him up. He's cheap. You should get him. I recommend him. You know, there's nothing else to say. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment your thoughts on this Sonic figure. And also just let me know how I've been doing on my reviews. I've been trying to improve slowly but surely. This was definitely a shorter review because of the lack of accessories and just like the overall simplicity of this design. But yeah, just let me know your thoughts. Let me know how you're enjoying these reviews. Let me know what you've been picking up recently, like action figure collecting and all that. Let me know. Just tell me, guys. Tell me something. I want to know how you guys have been doing. I know I've been a little disconnected recently as I've been adjusting to a busier schedule, but I appreciate all of your support, all the new subscribers, and everybody who continues to support me. You guys are amazing. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next review. Peace out.